What's going on, guys? My name is Larb and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to show you how I speedran catching a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. But you may be asking, what is a shiny Pokemon? Pokemon have unique variants called shiny Pokemon where their pigment change. The base odds for this is about 1 in 4096. So you may be asking now, how do you speedrun catching a rare Pokemon like that? Short answer, you don't. But I will show you how I accidentally speedran a shiny Pokemon. After waking up next to my Switch and TV, I realize it's time to go get my first Pokemon. But before I can do that, my rival, who I've named Goo, interrupts me just to tell me that we're both getting our first Pokemon. Like I don't already know, we're both getting our first Pokemon today. After listening to all of his yapping, I bolt down the stairs and out of the house so I can be introduced to this world of Pokemon. After being introduced to the world, I know it's time to go get my first Pokemon. But first, I need to find the professor. To do this, I went north and saw him conversing with some Pidgeys. And then bam, out of nowhere, a Pikachu runs up on both of us. This launches me into a battle to catch this Pikachu right in front of me. And with one swift ball, I catch my first ever Pokemon. This Pokemon can't be shiny, so that means the speedrun continues. And while it's not very speedy, just remember, you don't usually speedrun a shiny Pokemon. After seeing Pikachu very energetic in its Pokeball, me and the professor see it bolt away, and we are tasked with going and find where it went. After entering the lab, we see Goo, my rival, puzzled as he saw a Pokeball run through. This tells us that it, in fact, is on the table with the others. After choosing him out of the 3 Pokeballs, it is clear that Pikachu is finally our actual first Pokemon. After Pikachu finally accepts me to be his trainer, you may now think it's time to go get us our shiny Pokemon. Unfortunately, not. Professor Oak tasks us with going to go get a parcel from the town in the north. To do this, we walk through the grasses and see a few wild Pokemon. Unfortunately, none of these are shiny, even though they can be. But after going and getting the parcel from the Pokemart, we instantly go back to the lab to then finally start our journey as a trainer. As a reward for doing some hard labor for him, Oak rewards us with a Pokedex. After that, our rival Goo wants to fight us in our first ever Pokemon battle, where 2 trainers can fight each other. The one who faints the others wins. After a few thunder shocks and a lucky paralyze, I beat Goo and claim of my first ever victory. After finally being free to roam the region, I go north. I roam around, but eventually decide that Viridian Forest, up even further north, is the best place to get a shiny Pokemon fast. You may be asking, is this place better odds, or why exactly I chose to go there for my first shiny Pokemon? Well, it's simple. It's loaded. It's loaded with a ton of Pokemon encounters. It's one of the best in the game, and it's known to be even very laggy on handheld mode. After entering the forest, I see, to get to my shiny hunting spot, I have to fight a few trainers. So after I do that, I finally make it to the end of the forest. This place is the best in this area for hunting shinies because of the quick access to seeing Pokemon in the grass and the quick resetting by going back through the door. Doing this, you can see a ton of Pokemon very quickly, and that's why I think it's the best method at this early stage of the game. You can see after a few attempts of doing this over and over, I finally get my prize of a shiny Oddish. After frantically running into the shiny Oddish, I'm excited as this is a clear personal best in finding a shiny Pokemon. After throwing a Pokeball and seeing the ball shake 3 times, I know I finally did it. I caught a shiny Pokemon very, very fast. Now, the intention of this video was never to be a speedrun of catching a shiny Pokemon. Instead, it was supposed to be a shiny badge quest, where you catch 1 shiny Pokemon before each badge. I still plan on doing that, but later. I finished with 22 minutes, and this is how I speedran a shiny Pokemon. If you think you can do it faster, please show me. I'd love to see it. If you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, I hope you can like and subscribe. Also, if you have any tips on making videos, because this is my first, please tell me in the comments. And thanks for watching.